All right, guys, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this bird flying away effect. So let's get right into it. Here is the original photograph. What we're going to need to do is go select subject, and we're going to let Photoshop run its AI and come up with our selection. And then we're going to apply the layer mask. Then let's make a new layer, and let's take this new layer and put it beneath the photograph. So what we want to do now is go to our gradient tool, and let's set up our gradient tool. I want my foreground color to be kind of a light gray and my background color to be a darker gray. And I want what I've got it on the gradient tool. I'm going to go up here and I want to put it on the radial gradient. And then I'm going to drag from the bottom up to about here. And I've got my effect that I'm looking for. So let's go back and take a look at our picture here. What we're going to do right now is we're going to do this effect here where we kind of take away from her, and we're going to be using different brush tools. So what we need to do is go to my website, and I've got a set of brushes right here. We're going to click on the download file, and then once this file has downloaded, we're going to click on it. You're not going to notice anything at the moment, but let's go to our brush tool. And let's go here and extend this out. You'll notice what we just did there is we installed a set of brushes. So here's my brushes that I just installed, and I'll go show you my first set. So what we're going to do here is we're going to be using these different brush tools, and we're going to be working on the mask right here. So let's flip it around, and let's actually turn this layer off, and you'll see that what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be applying this brush here over and over, and we're going to kind of make the side of her hair look like it's fading away. So we want to keep alternating our brushes. We have a couple different ones here. We've got brush 1, 2, 3, and 4. This one here is a larger brush. I would not overdo this one. I would kind of keep alternating, and we're just going to keep going through here. You can use your you can adjust the size of your brush using your square bracket or the slider up here, adjusting your size right here. I prefer to use my square brackets on my keyboard, which I've already gone over with you guys. What's nice about that is you can preview the brush right there in your view, and you don't have to be going back and forth. So this one here, I'm gonna shrink this one down quite a bit, and we're just gonna use this one to kind of go through there and really clear out a big stretch. Once we've kind of worked our way through here, this one I'm going to be using on the outside to just kind of keep breaking things up, kind of disintegrating this part of her. So you can go from turning the background on and off to see how the effect is going. Okay, now I'm going to add another layer. I'm going to put it beneath her. I'm going to come over and get my large bird number 4. So this is a big flock here. I'm going to make my the color brush pretty dark, and I'm going to make the size of the brush really large. This one I'm just going to kind of fill in the whole area. Oh, I need to make it all the way to... Okay, so there we go. So we've applied the big set of the birds all the way around. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to select the black and white filter. So we can convert it to black and white. And what we can do here is we can go into each channel here and tinker with how much contrast we want in the red channel, in the yellow channel, in the green, cyan. These might not be doing a whole lot, but we can go through there and we can do our black and white effect. At this point, I'm going to make another layer, and I think I'll go to my smaller size brush, or a bird brush. I think it's number 1. Yep. And I'm just going to fill in some areas, adding some more brushes, some more birds, brushing them in, filling in the space. So So let's take a look. Here's what we have so far. Let's take a look at the final one here. Okay, so this one, my background was a little bit lighter. So if you want to tinker around with this, we can go, it's just this layer here. And maybe I want to go back to my gradient tool and lighten this up. Let's lighten up the gray here. And this one here. And let's go to my gradient. We're going to go right here and extend that up. So that really changes the scene. I think that kind of shifted my whole color. I don't know if I like it that much there. So that is the effect. That's how you're going to go about making this project. I paused the recording a few times just so that you didn't see all the little clicking that I did. But we're doing that dispersion effect through here. That's kind of removing parts of her, making it blend there. And then we're using just the big brush of all the flock of the birds to fill in the rest. So look forward to seeing what you guys come up with. Here's the tutorial on how to create that. And here's kind of the final effect. This was the one that I spent a little bit more time working with. So look forward to seeing what you come up with.